Hey budgeteers, today we are diving into weeks 20, 21, and 22 of 2017. If you're ready to budget, let's jump right ahead. But before I do that, I want to let you know that we are doing another Alexa Amazon Echo Dot giveaway. So if you haven't already done that, jump down to the description below, find the link there, and you can enter to win. One of the main requirements of that is that you go check out my page on doing your budgeting for you, and I'm going to assist you in your budgeting and how that all works. So basically, if you want a quick overview of what it looks like for me to budget for you, you're going to watch right here in weeks 20, 21, and 22. I'm going to take my bank transactions, which is something similar to what you would give me. I'm going to put them into the template and I'm going to run it through and show you how my month has gone. That's a similar service that I can do for you every month so that you just receive your budget already completed. It's pretty awesome. Go down there, check it out, enter to win. And for today, let's just jump into weeks 20, 21, and 22. See you there, budgeteers. Hey budgeteers, and welcome to weeks 20, 21, and 22 on the spreadsheet. So I've got May here. This will actually close it out. It's going to go all the way through May 31st. And we will begin June. So I'll create June's tab as well today, but we won't put in any transactions yet. I will do that as we catch up on the following week. So as you can see here, we've only got one set of income that's come in so far. And in our budget, that kind of keeps us on a low amount. So we're going to need to put that in because I know we've got a bunch of these household related expenses that are on dock to go in today. So let's pull up the expense tracker. And right here, I'm going to add the rows that are going to correspond with my bank download. So this bank download here is something that I can download directly from my bank. It comes in a very simple format. Now I do go in and I edit these titles really quickly so that I can more easily classify them. So you may be very long descriptions of different things saying your mobile service provider, some extra numbers, their telephone number, a bunch of things can be on there. And so we're going to go ahead and drop into that. Now, I've done something special with these transactions right here, and you're going to see that in the video that's posted tomorrow. So if you want to check that video out, you can go ahead and do that. Some of you may be coming from that video because I referenced today's video, even though I already recorded that because I've already broken these out. So whether you're here for that or not, I'll show you what we're doing with these here today. So right here, we're going to start from the bottom and count them. So you can do easily just look at the rows here and there's 21, or you can highlight the number here and see there's a count of 21 down here. Either way, I need 21 rows on the spreadsheet, which is quite a few for us. So we're going to go ahead and insert a few here. Oh, looks like they're coming in kind of tiny. Let's go ahead and bring them bigger. And let's make it big. So here we've got 8. 16, and that will mean that we just need a few more. Let's just put in extras just in case. Now let's jump over here. One of the easiest ways to do the dates, I've showed you this before, is I will actually come over here and we will paste them in. So let's go ahead and do that here. Oh, looks like I overshot. We'll go right there. And then on the day row, I'm just going to do equals DAY, and then I'm going to do a parenthesis, select the day over here and close that. And then I can click on cell and I can grab the bottom right here and I can drag that all the way up. And that will just bring the day over to each of these. The last thing I want to do to lock those dependent on these over here still is I will right click on that and I will hit copy, or you can do Control C. Then I will right click and I will paste values, or we'll put that there. You can use Control V as well, but sometimes that will leave the formula in there. So you want to make sure that you right click and paste values right there. Now that's going to lock those in so that I can come back over here, delete those, and clean it up. Now, just as simply, I could have done 31, 30, 30. You can just type them in, and that's great. Now, all of these transactions are May of 2017, so I'm going to highlight 2 sets of them and drag them up. What happens if I only highlight one? Well, it starts to count different years, 2016, April, March, does all sorts of weird things. So you want to make sure you grab 2 sets and drag it all the way through. Now I've got those there. That's all ready to go. We're going to bring over my transactions. So we'll jump here and I will copy these and I'm going to paste them in with values. So again, values, otherwise if I just go ahead and click here and paste, it's going to do this. It's going to make it look all funny and not stick to my formatting. So I'll undo that and we will paste the values. Next, I want to bring over my short descriptions here and we will paste those in as well. We'll do those as values. And this is where the fun part comes in because we will need to start to categorize them. So the first one, home repair. Let's begin. So we've got home repair. Now I wanted to show on this that we have 2 recurring charges. Now usually I get rid of these prior to doing these videos because really what's happening here is I'm taking out $25 and I'm putting in $25. And I do that to keep my savings account free. It's one of the requirements at my bank is that you have to have a $25 a month transfer into your savings account to keep the fees off of it. So I've done that. So what I'm going to do here, because it actually negates itself, there is no purpose of having it. I usually just delete these out so nobody even knows they're occurring. But I wanted to show you in this video. So for this one, travel, we'll go ahead and put in travel. I think it's vacation, all right? Let's go ahead and try that. There we go, vacation. Then I have internet. We have our gas bill, water. This is Quincy's income. Education. This one is week 3. We have Netflix. We have week 4. We've got a mortgage payment here. We have a power bill. I think it's under electricity. There we go. We've got tithing. Education again. We have a medical expense and a car gas expense. Then we have another home repair. Now this one right here, like I was talking about, this is the odd situation where there's 4 transactions here and they're all related to one. So this 80407 is actually these 3 combined. If you look down here at the sum, that's all of them. So what I use this for is I will take this and I will write credit card payment of 80407. And I can make that look a little bit better so that I remember that it was dollars. I'm sure I will. So I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to put that same comment for all 3 of these. Oh, look at that. It counted up for me. So we'll go ahead and put 07, 07. So there we go. We have the credit card payment. So now when I go back and find these, I'll know that it wasn't this bill that I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for this total inside of there. Now I can leave this row here, and as long as I don't classify it as anything, then it will stay there and I can remember that it's there. If you don't want it there anymore, you can go ahead and delete that. And I usually do. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove that row now because it's actually part of this. So it's all taken care of. And for this one, we will do our mobile phone, which I remembered it was mobile phone this time because usually I forget that that's what I've called it. So we've got all of those classified now. And we'll jump back over to May of 2017. Let's look at how we've done. So all of these are coming in the yellow and green, which is perfect, which basically means we either met or exceeded our budget. We did better. Our income, we have 3 extra cents in interest that we received this month. So that's great. You know, we should do something fun. We've got everything going down here. Looks pretty good. So let's go to our monthly summary. So based on budget, we should have ended with $209.29, but because of some differences that we had, looks like our monthly expenses were about $46 less. We had a little bit of more income withheld, and our actual income was 3 cents higher. So we actually did a little bit better than we planned at $7.22. So if I check my checking account today, I should have $1,862.16 in there, and that's based on these bucket accounts right here, plus whatever's left over from previous months that's carried over, which is this $216.51. So now looking at our bucket accounts, looks like I went slightly over on vacation based on putting that in there. So now I'll need to make sure that when we add June and I fill up the buckets again, that we make sure that we watch it a little bit closer this month. A close call there. So now that we finished May, let's go ahead and create June. Now this is super simple. You'll right click on here, move or copy, create a copy, click on May or somewhere else where it comes across. You can move it right after. And we'll want to rename this June 2017. And remember, it's all one word, no space, and full month. So we'll hit enter there. We'll change this to June. And 2017 is perfect. I don't know why I have $5 budgeted in debt there, but I guess I did. So we'll go ahead and remove that. I don't have that anymore. So all removed. This month, I still anticipate $4,000 of income. Actually, you know what, though? It will be lower in June because I am take off a few days unpaid. We'll have to see how that affects us, but you know what? I'm going to put it in at $3,600, and let's see what happens to our budget. So things will all stay fairly flat. I can guarantee you that my gas bill will come in far less. Let's put it in at $30 since it's summer now. Electric bill may be a little bit higher even. Let's go 70 there. Water bill is probably more like 25. And we know our mobile phone's been in at 105. Let's adjust that now. Perfect. So over here, we're loading in the bucket accounts, but let's see where we're slated to end. Right now, with all expenses and everything in, we would end at negative $17.41. So I need to take something out of here, and what I'm going to take from, let's see, I think I can cut back on education just this month. Let's go back to, well, actually, you know what, maybe we can go further on this one. Let's do 100, and we'll bring us in the green. So now we should end at $32.59, and because I haven't been paid or anything yet, even though I have, it's showing as a negative, because all of these buckets are now refilled. As you can see, vacation's up in the green for June, and we are on our way. There you have it, everybody. We have finished out May, and June is on its way. Let's move forward, and I will see you next time, Budgeteers.
Thank you for watching. I'm extremely glad to have you here. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. For more awesome videos, make sure you are subscribed.